Well, episode what?
42.
Episode 42. It's now July the 31st as we start recording. So tomorrow, you lovely people will be listening to it at the brand new month of August, which is hopefully properly summer. Yes. Well, coming up in this week's episode, not bumholes. Too many. Slippery vaginas.
Slippery.
HRT and poo. Yeah. So, you've been warned.
Episode
42. Morning.
Strap in. Listen to this at night time and then go, when do they do? Oh, it's morning for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, most mornings it's always a morning that we tend to
record.
Unless someone's on holiday or it's just life.
Got a life.
Because life does get in the way, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah. So I've been to the doctors this morning because I was worried about my HRT. Because after a year, Christine, what has happened? What happened on Monday?
She bled.
So pissed off.
Well, it's nearly a year of no blood.
Started with slippery vagina feeling on Monday. Come Tuesday, period. Oh, so annoyed. So fucking angry.
Yeah.
And also nonplussed, worried, anxious, cortisol through the roof, very sensitive.
Hormones are bastards.
Oh gosh, what did I do when I got here? I just had a little cry.
Yeah. But if that helps, just do what, nothing's mad. If that sometimes just your hormones are saying laugh or cry or shout, go with it.
Yeah, better that than punch someone. Yeah, so here's the story, girls, for those of you who are of this age and take HRT. I just thought this might be beneficial to share. I'm sure you all want to know about my periods, don't you? I'm sure you do. So, nothing for a year. A bit of, occasionally last October, but nothing to write home about. Because you wouldn't write home about it, would you? Anyway.
Oh, I can't.
Dear Mum, I had a period on October the 24th, 2023. And so I was on cyclical HRT, 4 pumps and 2 tablets for 2 weeks, then 2 weeks off. And then I rang the doctor and I said, look, I've not had a period for over a year. And he said, well, I think you're probably fine to go on to the continuous 1 progesterone tablet every night. So I started doing that.
No gel?
Oh, gel as well.
Okay.
Sorry, gel as well. And I was like, and the reason I did that was because I was feeling still very anxious. And I thought, something's not right here. So that's what...
Yeah, you're still symptomatic.
Yeah, still prompted me. Yeah. So as an actor, before you go on stage, you get this feeling of you're going to puke up. You just feel incredibly nervous. And that was a feeling I had all the time. I just felt on alert constantly. Like cortisol was through the roof and thought, well, this isn't right. Anyway, roll on to this week. And yes, we've had a stressful time, but that's circumstantial. And you sort of think, of course, I'm going to feel anxious in those moments. I'm going to sneeze.
Hope you're holding on to yourself.
Yeah, it's all right. Everything's gripped. Yeah, and Pampliner's going, what the fuck was that?
Because they can bring gushes.
That was like a crash dummy down there then. Anyway. Where was I?
See, this is what happens.
Fucking hell.
So, cortisol high.
Yeah, so
life
went on continual progesterone, 4 pumps, and still didn't feel quite right, but I just thought, I've just got to let it settle.
Yeah.
Let it settle. Anyway, I was just soldiering on, girls. I was just soldiering on. As we do. And I thought I was all right. I thought, it's just me. Just fucking get on with it. And then Monday, slippery vagina. Having had a very dry vagina for quite a few months.
Yeah, because you've been using yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a little bit of yes that not every day, but I tell you, it wasn't the flaps that were dry. It's my little man in the back.
Oh, was it? He's had no water.
This little hood was really your face. I'm being really open here. I hope you appreciate appreciate it, everybody.
I'm just sort of
trying to be helpful to them.
It's because I can feel that what you're
saying. And the thing is, you know what it's like if you're in town and you get an itch on your vag, and it's one of those that you just cannot ignore, and you can't do a slalom walk to get rid of it. You've got to get your hand in your knickers.
Yeah, move things about.
She just used 2 fingers to spread it. No, but sometimes it's like, get your finger in there. Right, good.
Yeah. It's no different than a man itches bollocks, is it? You've
no.
got an itchy bollock, you've got an itchy.
But you don't expect fluid when you itch your bollocks, do you?
No, well, you both not. But also, the difference is you would find a quiet place to go and have a shuffle, where a man would just walk and put his hands down, especially if he's got, like...
tracky bottoms on.
Jimmy Savile pants on, yeah.
Is that what you call tracky bottoms? Jimmy Savile pants?
That's why Jimmy Savile used to wear tracksuit pants, wasn't it?
What, easy access?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell, that's gross.
Nothing to do with fucking sport.
Oh, don't!
Running. Yeah.
Anyway.
Hospitals with fucking tracksuit pants on. Twat.
Oh,
anywho, I'm moving
really
away from
nauseous
itchy balls, itchy vagina, dry hood.
God! I'm trying to do community infomercial here. Should be helpful. So you start watching TV and you go, oh, it's at it again. My hood's itchy. So fucking annoying.
Does yes help though?
Yeah, does a bit.
Say no. Yes, no. Oh, that's quite good.
I'm going to move the screen a bit because you're more in than me.
Oh, boobs look quite good, don't it?
My boobs look massive on this thing. They always do.
Good. That's great.
I don't want big tits.
I don't want big ones, but I just want to look like I've got some.
We've both got a rack.
Which is, but never going to come out on a
dear.
plate. Yeah, but that's good. So when you're aware that you've got something that's just irritating like that, which again is likely down to sort of some kind of either estrogen or progesterone issue.
Well, you think, but so I did Google it, but I was careful. I don't just read any old shite on Google. I go to the NHS or the
Balance app, which is good.
Yeah,
it's got loads of questions and answers there, isn't it?
Yeah. So I did that. Oh, sorry, I just kicked the microphone. And one of the things it said was that if you have bleeding after menopause, it's probably better to go and get it checked out because it could be polyps or it could be a cyst or it could be something else. Might not necessarily be hormonal. And because my womb was really sore, stop laughing at me.
It's because it's the sentence.
My womb
was really sore.
I felt as though it needed cradling.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It needed stroking, Christine.
I'd like to see how that would. But yeah, I get it. It's
but do you know what I mean? It was just so tender. Just standing like a little guinea pig, just to be stroked gently.
If anybody's got a guinea pig out there, call it womb.
Yeah, not clitoris.
No.
Would you like to stroke? That's why if we ever got a dog, I wanted to call it Nelly because I would just we'd like to stroke my Nelly.
Yes.
Okay. Any road, I digress. So I just thought, well, I'm going to go to the doctor. Didn't sleep at all last night. Very sensitive. Anything's setting me off. Which is, I am a sensitive person, Christine, and I normally keep it in. Yeah, I don't to Anthony. He gets it all. But to other people, I generally, look stoical.
Yeah, you like that, and I'm just like a face pissed off all the time.
Yeah, but I do. I've got a bit kind of like, not as bad as you, but I can be a bit resting bitch face.
Yeah.
And I'm desperately trying at the moment not to be passive aggressive about things. Trying to be a better person.
How's that going?
Well, it's been a testing few weeks. Let's just say that. I've got a circumstance where my husband's going, Vic, just don't say anything. I'm like, I'm really fucking trying not to say anything. And even I told my mum about this, and she went, I was just praying the other night to the Lord, and I was going, please don't let her say anything.
It's quite bad when your mum is fucking praying for you not to say, please just listen. Just listen.
Oh, so I've got the whole family going, don't say anything. I'm like, I'm not going to.
In case you trip up.
Well, in case of punch.
Yeah, I think my whole family is just like, wow, she's gone quiet. That's more worrying.
You see, if I go quiet, it might be that, but it's also to do with I'm wrestling with myself about just get over it. Just stop it.
Grab it and run.
Yeah, kind of like let it go.
Yeah.
What's that saying when they go, let them? Just let them.
Yeah.
Let them. And at 3:00 this morning, I felt like that. I just,
let them.
after the third time of going for a wee and changing a panty liner, just got into bed and went, you know what? Let them. It's all good. It's all good.
It is a really good phrase. Just let them, and not. But I can't.
Just makes you think for a bit.
I just can't do it.
I think I get there when I get exhausted.
Yeah.
When you pass the anger, you can be livid for fucking months.
Yeah.
And at some point you go, oh, I'm fucking tired of this now.
Yeah. I always say, like I said to my eldest who moves away from home, it's like when you're going through like changes and moods and stuff like that, or you're not having a great day, say you're in work and you think, oh shit, you might be out of your comfort zone, or you're having a bad day and you really want to punch one in the face, but you can't. It's okay to think it. Just don't act on it. That's like most of my 40 years of my life. Not after it. But we give it the Tom Hanks. Just the Tom Hanks.
What the fuck does that mean?
So he always says, this too shall pass.
Oh, not like life is a box of chocolates. Not that.
Because that's Forrest Gump. So Tom Hanks always says, when the shit hits the fan in his work or
this
life,
too shall pass.
This too shall pass. So we always say in our house, just Tom Hanks it.
Yeah, it's a good idea that, because I always think things like in a year's time you'll be like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but it's like that at night time, isn't it? When you about something,
everything's massive.
It's huge. I was fretting the other week because obviously with our son moving away, my husband's really emotionally struggling, and I'm fretting. So there's like a whole combination of emotions in our house at the minute. So the fretting comes at night time. So he told me, because he's in a shared kitchen area at the minute. Yeah, there was some chicken or meat in the fridge that had been left there for weeks and it was starting to smell. So he just bin it. I don't know who's it. So
health and safety.
Just bin it. So he binned it, and he told me he'd binned it, and it was much better. And then in my stupid head at 2-3 o'clock in the morning when I woke up, all I was thinking of is, but what if that's like somebody's put that there on purpose? It's like a head or a leg or something of somebody they were hiding because they've moved it.
It's a fucking chicken.
I know. And I'm thinking they'll be looking to who's moved the head.
DNA's on the chicken.
It doesn't even make any fucking sense. But yeah, the threat of like, oh shit, what if he's moved it? He shouldn't have moved it. And I woke up in the morning, I was like, you dickhead.
I know you should never make decisions in the middle of the night.
No, never.
Oh my gosh,
same as
never.
Not buying food when you're hungry, innit? Same thing.
Yeah, don't go fucking shopping when you're hungry because you buy shit.
Yeah, just don't. Oh shit. Just don't. It's just acting on. It's the podcast Barker hasn't been barking for a while. But it's just not acting on silly things like that. I mean, I wouldn't have acted on someone thinking it was a head. Like fucking go. It definitely was chicken that you threw in. It wasn't someone's leg.
Not unlike someone who recently called 999 for absolutely fuck all. Anyway, let me just finish the story of HRT. So I get to the doctor, and I knew I was on dangerous territory as soon as she walked in because she was so fucking lovely. I thought, oh, there's going to be tears. Because she went,
what you need.
And then she went, hello, how are you? I was like, well, and I didn't cry, but I just went through my story. And she was like, right, okay. So she said, well, let's have a little examine of you. And I said, yeah, but there's blood down there. She went, well, I don't mind if you don't. I went, no, I'm not bothered. So she was like, well, let's have a look.
Yeah.
And it's, are you up to date with your smears? Yes, miss, I am.
Yeah.
I always am. Yeah, go for your smears, girls. It's very important.
Always.
Do it for 30 seconds of discomfort. Not even that. It's worth it. Yeah. But I tell you what, she was very good with the speculum.
Was she?
Yes.
She knew what she was doing.
She was deft.
She was deft.
Isn't that adept? Deft? I can't remember the fucking word. Anthony's calling me. I think my malaprops are getting worse.
What are you meaning? That she was
skilled?
Skilled.
Quick.
Yeah, we'll go with skilled.
Adept, I think I meant to say.
She was efficient.
I just don't think I should be allowed to drive or make decisions at the moment, honestly. It's fucking ridiculous. Anyway, she said, before HRT came along, whenever anybody had bleeding, sort of having already gone into menopause, not peri, we would send them to the hospital for scans and investigations because often, but we discovered that the hospital was getting so many people having bleeding and it was related to HRT imbalance.
Yeah.
So what we've started to do now is this, which is readdress what's happening with your HRT again. So here we go, girls. One size does not fit all with HRT.
It really doesn't.
It really doesn't. And obviously different doctors have different views on it.
And that also depends on how knowledgeable they are with regards to menopause. And
Yeah.
what training they've had,
Yeah, and if you don't feel as though you might have had a very nice conversation with them, but you still don't feel satisfied, just book another appointment and go see someone else. It's absolutely fine. They're not going to give one shite whether you've done that or not. You just say, I didn't feel very comfortable. I've come to talk to you instead. Fine. Anyway, she said to me, there's one of two things we can do. We can, here's another thing. Because I have PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome, because I'm a hairy girl, and I take tablets for acne, and always have done. So I have higher androgen levels, which means that I have a bit more testosterone.
Yep.
Which apparently I didn't realise. So when we talked about maybe I need some testosterone, she said, actually, if you're on that spectrum, it means what happens in menopause is that your testosterone goes lower. So that's why women need testosterone. But she said, but in your case, you're probably fine because of your condition. I was like, great. So she said, we won't go down that route first of all. What I suggest we do first is either this. We go back to cyclical, or we up your progesterone so it's continuous, but instead of 1 tablet a night, you go to 2 tablets. We'll do that for 6 weeks, and if you bleed after that, or you bleed during that again, let me know. And I'm going to text you in 6 weeks' time. And I just thought that was really good advice.
Because then you're feeling confident that she's on it.
Yeah, and she was absolutely brilliant. She checked when I had my smear, and she said, oh, everything was fine, blah, blah, blah. And she had a proper good rummage around up there today. And after she'd done the spectrum, she went, I'm just going to do it with my fingers just to make sure.
That's good. Then she just wants to make sure that she's done a thorough investigation then.
So,
give you that advice.
And then when she sort of hosed herself down afterwards. Fucking hell, poor woman. I was like, oh, it's only 10 past 10. She's probably just had a croissant.
I'm not being funny, but does she not know there's like a hose pipe fan in your Does she just not get it? Go for a shower.
Well, I couldn't have left her because she looked like a Jackson Pollock painting by the time she didn't.
I was like, I bet you wish you hadn't done that investigation with your hand.
You asked.
Yeah.
So I came away, and as soon as I got out of the room, I just thought, when do I start doing it? So I knocked on the door and went, hello again, I'm really sorry. When do I start the cyclical? She went, it's not cyclical, it's continuous, and it's 2. And I went, yes, sorry. I'm going to go and have a big cry in the car now. And she went, yes, I think you should.
I like that she's given you permission. So
I just sat in the car. I think it was relief and just went, oh, that's really, really good. She was really nice. And it just feel a bit better. Anthony, this is what she said. He went, oh, sweetheart. I went, I know, I'm fine. I'm just relieved. I think need a big cry. And he was like, have a big cry and then go and do the podcast. I was like, yeah, all right, bye.
Can I ask, did anybody pass the car at that time?
No, they didn't. But I was facing a nursery. All the kids were thinking, what's up with that grandma?
All looking through the window going, come and have a look at this.
Grandma's crying.
Yeah, because you've got grey hair. That's automatic for kids, isn't it?
Well, come on. If I walked in with a 2-month-old baby, people were going, fucking hell, how do you manage that? But I tell you what it did do, though.
Yeah.
I had not a panic in the middle of the night because I can't possibly be pregnant because I've had this thing. It was like,
what if? Is it unreasonable thinking?
Well, no, I don't think so. I was just like, well, the no Johnny is banned. We'll go back to Johnny's.
Oh, is he?
Johnny will be very happy. He'll be like, right, I'll get the beer out. I just thought, I can't. I daren't not have contraception because what if?
Well, that's what
I know it's probably stupid.
Yeah, but that's what they say, don't they? Just because you stop bleeding for 12 months, don't think that you're then, sort of safe from that. I want to get to that point. I really do want to get to that point. We're going to have to think about that as well. Like everything, fuck off. Like periods, fuck off. Hormones, fuck off. Contraception, fuck off. Just all.
Well, do you use contraception?
Yeah.
What, Johnny's?
Yeah.
You see, the reason I like them is because it's their problem.
But
the mess.
Yeah, I say that to my kids though. It's up to you to manage that. Not them, you.
As parents of boys, yeah, definitely.
It's up to you to manage.
Yeah.
But that actually leads me quite nice. There's one thing that is driving me fucking insane at the minute, and people will be able to relate to this, is taking your own parents to doctor's appointments. Oh, fucking hell. Because they seem to have loads of them, and it's just that it's like a part of them.
I think you have more of that than me because your mum is a little bit more disabled than mine, isn't she?
Yeah, well, that one isn't.
But, the other one.
Yeah. But I just need to check that everything's gone right. I mean, I'm taking my mum today.
Well, because in case she fabricates things.
She just wants someone to sort her out. Not myself. But my mum's going for a shingles jab today.
Oh,
so
okay.
Just always something.
You taking it?
Yeah, it's just always something. But it's not a case of people relate to this when you're taking your parents who then panic about not getting, if they need to do something as a doctor's appointment, there's an absolute urgency and panic that they need to do it now, and it has to be done, it has to be organised. It's that bit, and it's just like, look, I'm fitting you round my life. I'm going to take you, and you're going to get, but I have to then logistically figure it out. So I have to go from my village to my mum's village to another village to take her to the doctors, to then take her back to our village to come back to mine, and then I have to work out that time in round stuff.
Because you work full time. Oh,
you wouldn't think so, but that's another thing we've got coming up. So it's just that. So she then told me on Saturday it was at 2:00, and I was just coming to the door with my friends because the girls from the Wirral were up at the weekend, which was lovely. And so she's telling me as I'm getting in the door and stuff. So in my head, I've got appointment to 2:00. So I rang her yesterday and said, "Oh, I'll pick you up 20 to 2." So because I know that 20 minutes will allow me to get her properly in the car, get to the appointments on time, get her back out the car with her wheelies and whatnot. Because it's not just that sometimes either. It's not just a case of drop at the door and go. There's so much logistics
to get them settled.
And I just don't want to be that old person that does that to my family.
The thing is that it's different though, because my mum's incredibly mobile. Even though she's got a bad back, she still drives and stuff. So if it was something to do with the hospital, she'll say, "Would you mind?" And she's very sweet because she'll say, "Look, if you have to miss lessons, I'll pay for them." And Anthony's going, "No, she won't." So I just cancel lessons.
Yeah.
But so it's at the hospital I'll do that, only because she's a little bit nervous of parking in the right place. But she's got one when we're on holiday, and I said, "Well, what are you going to do?" She went, "I'll just get a taxi, darling. Don't worry about it." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Because that is an option, isn't it?
It is, but also she doesn't have mobility problems like your mum, so I'm not sort of beholden.
No, it's just it's all of that. It's not just the appointments; it's the logistics of organising that. Even with not my mother. I got surname same, nothing else. So it's the stick and the getting in the car and getting out the car and the complaining all the way during the driving about
I'm so lucky with my mum.
Yeah,
she's so
like the traffic different. And how busy it is and watch that and shut up. Just let me just drop you, and then we get there. So it's all that, and then my husband was going through said NHS app because they wanted to find something the other day, and the parents in question wanted to find something, and then a lot of sort of old people generally either have the NHS app or don't, and it's only been the last couple of years that they've had it. So 3 years that she's had it. 167 appointments she's had.
In how long?
2-3 years. But that appointment's either doctor or hospital
167
or health centre. 167 appointments.
But then you see, you need to link this to what you told me before we started talking about, which is, I think she might be a little bit Peter and the Wolf.
There's a lot of that. But it's also like someone saw the problem out where actually what the doctor should be seeing really from that is that's not normal. 167 appointments. Maybe we need to look at what's really going on here.
Mrs. Hypochondriac.
Yeah, Munchausen's
Attention
by
seeking.
proxy. It's a bit disastrous. It's not that. But, I think the doctors need to look at that as an outlet. Like, there's 167.
Yeah, what the results were of those.
Yeah, but it's just that number, isn't it? I mean, I've had 23 in 3 years.
Have you? I don't even. I need to check. I have no idea.
Yeah, your age depends on
how long you've absolutely after. I really don't enjoy it at all.
No, but 23 could be me going for a smear. That could
be me going
for an appointment at a hospital, an X-ray. That could be me going to the doctors just for a general appointment or a HRT check. That's all a combination. 167. Somebody should be going, wow, maybe we need to talk about what's going on up here rather than actually all them results say.
For those of you who are listening, she's pointing to her brain.
Yeah, that's it. Just look on YouTube, you'll be able to see it.
Yeah, we're on YouTube now, the whole thing.
We're going to put the on YouTube,
so you can watch us. Fancy that, you can watch us in bed before to fall asleep too. I wouldn't fucking do that.
I wait till 4 o'clock in the morning thinking about someone's head in a fridge. And it's not chicken.
You're such a knobhead. What a dick.
What if it's a head? What if it's a leg?
What if it's a head? Oh my gosh, you're such an idiot. Says me. Top of a hat. And do you know what else I was a bit annoyed about? Because I've just started wearing no pants in bed, right?
Oh, so that's a nice feeling.
And it was lovely.
Yeah, when you're naked.
And now I'm all bloody napped up and it's fucking horrible.
Yeah, I hate it. It's not nice, is it?
Poor little
you feel quite restricted then, don't you?
Yeah, poor little JJ's like a little sort of kidnapped victim.
The scary thing is you've got a talking vagina.
And
the bandages are off. What does it say when you're in bed? Hi Vic, you're not resting well tonight. How are we doing?
Are we going to play?
Yeah.
Everybody's downstairs. Doesn't yours talk?
No.
Well, you need to have a little word to it.
I think I'm crazy enough.
I'd dread to think what yours would fucking say if it did talk anyway.
Don't smash me. Dick of the week.
Oh, have you got one?
Fucking yes.
Oh, okay. Go on then.
I should say dicks of the week.
Oh, bloody hell.
Right. If England men came and brought a fucking trophy home, Euros World Cup, would any woman go, well, that's fucking shit? Not one woman would moan about that. They'd go, well done. Well done. But they just wouldn't. If England men brought the World Cup or the Euro Cup home and went, we've won, the whole country would be, what, fab. What great news. What a great feeling.
Okay. What's happened, Christine? Talk to me.
Men who have names that you would not give a baby these days.
Well, like Gary.
Roger. Keith.
Okay, go on.
David. Have been complaining about the women, and they are very few between because we do have a huge following of people who are quite progressive and like to watch women's football. And obviously we won Euros this last weekend. We got together on Sunday, watched a final.
It was good fun, wasn't it?
It was, but it's been such a stressful tournament.
It has, but it was great. We all went into Shag Manor.
Yeah, we did.
The husbands came too.
Yeah, and Sarah, she came.
That's what I meant. Oh, so all of us. Yeah, apart from Baby Lydia and her fella. They're in festival mode, so organising coffees for millions of people. But yeah, 6 of us. We watched The Shed.
Yeah.
Watched it in the shed, I beg your pardon. And then we had Nachos Grande.
Very fabulous. Yeah, outside in the garden. It was lovely.
It was really nice. It was such fun.
But it was it's watching a game of women's football. It's not. The people are moaning, the small percentage, are moaning that it's not the same as men's. It's like putting a female boxer and a male boxer in the ring and go fight. Same sport, different game.
Well, if it was the same, then we wouldn't have
separate teams.
No, we wouldn't have men's singles, women's singles at Wimbledon, would we?
No, you wouldn't.
What are the men saying, Christine?
They're just not being very pleasant, Vic, about women's football. And it's like, it's like watching paint dry, or it's this or it's... Say, do you know what? Stop. stop getting so obnoxious about women's football. Either watch it and enjoy it without a 90.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
Yeah, shut the fuck up, FC.
But that's when that's when I will draw your attention back to that great advert that was on TV not long ago, where they changed the heads of all the female football players and put male heads on them, and showed them all this skillful football, and at the end revealed it was actually female.
It was a French advert.
It was a really good advert, actually.
Yeah, and it is, because it's like, stop. It's just the bickering, or like, I don't watch football, but I'm going to go onto social media and have my say about how shit it is. And then,
do you think it's boomer ages? So people,
Derek,
do you think it's people in the 60s?
Derek, yeah,
a bit older,
yeah. So that have always watched male football. There was a very famous one that's gone, LBC News, whatever it is what a channel for it, and also they do socials.
Yeah,
and they talk about lots of different things going on in the world.
Yeah,
and it was obviously about the football. So this guy called Graham came on and just went, "I don't like women's football." He wasn't Yorkshire, but what I'm going to say is, and my wife doesn't like it too. I don't think your wife has an opinion because she's too busy making my dinner. Yeah, that's exactly.
Washing my dirty pants.
And that's how it came
out. And scrubbing my skidders off the dirty pants.
Yeah, and making sure she kisses me when I come in and go out.
The thing is, I was in a garden centre the other day, and I just got up to Till, and there was an older fellow in front of me, and he was very jolly, very personable, chatting, laughing. He was laughing with the assistant, and they were talking about the football and blah, and how wonderful it was, and then he just blew it at the end. He just blew it. I just thought, you are so passive aggressive.
What did he say?
Because he just went, "Oh, great, blah, blah, blah." He said, "Oh, but I can't be doing with women TV football presenters."
Yeah, that's another stick that the dip.
Yeah, they just can't do it. And when you think about it, it's a little leather ball, right? We're talking about a little leather ball being kicked about.
Yeah.
Women have got legs and brains.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is it any different to a man kicking a ball with legs and brains?
It's not, I'm learning a skill. Because if you look at all the England players that have come up, if you look at their backgrounds, it's like all the women in the current England football team.
Yeah.
So Williamson, the goal, the captain, she's actually been studying accountancy while she's been playing for England. Isn't it? Yeah, massively. And also as a backup in case this doesn't go right, because there's still no confidence. After this fucking Euros, there will be a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
But she was doing that, and her pay as a footballer was a week's salary of a male footballer. Her yearly salary was the same as a week's man. Now, I know things have to grow, and Kelly Dalglish in Rush days, there was...
I think it will now.
They didn't earn money then, and it's grown, but men could just always play football, and then the industry grew, because they were just able to play. But what they need to forget, and it's not all Derricks and Rodgers and Keiths, because I know quite a few older people that are really enjoying it and thinks it's fabulous.
Yeah, it's a certain mentality.
It is, yeah. People who expect their wife to have, give them a quack wank after work and put the tea on the table. That sort of mentality that only women should die in. But it's that we've got a load of older people that are really enjoying this.
They'll soon drop off the curve, though.
They will, because what they've got to learn is, once you piss us off, we won't shut up about it. Women don't.
They just shout louder.
All it does is just get noisier and bolder and louder. And it just, the word sort of ladylike just fucks off the cliff
I fucking hate that word. But it was interesting. So this morning I was sat in the doctor's and I was quite early. So they have This Morning on TV, subtitles. And they had Kelly, the one who's called Chloe Kelly. They had her on.
Yeah.
And then... and what she was talking about was really interesting, because they were saying that she'd had a really rough few months back in January where her mental health was really suffering and she was really unhappy, and it really affected her. This is her saying this, really affected her playing, and I think she was away from home a lot, and
really young.
So she just had to step back from it a bit and think about what she actually wanted, whether she wanted to carry on.
Yeah.
And she said she dug deep, and I think she started playing for Arsenal, which I think is nearer her, or she was lent to Arsenal.
Yeah.
And she suddenly realised that actually she was nearer home, she felt better, and her whole mental health lifted. So she was talking about having to look after yourself even at this level,
More
it makes it. And I just thought it's really interesting because the growth of women's football will not only bring, the growth of women's sport, but also the whole sort of sharing of emotions more and sharing more readily. Now, I know it's happening quite a lot, but it will become more normal. And then they had this whole group of young girl footballers from a club nearby at the club where she used to practice and everything when she was very young, all there with their parents for the day to come in and ask her questions. And I just thought, this is fantastic. So it feels like the media are getting behind, let's grow this, grow this.
Yeah, because after the first Euros in 2023, before that, girls playing football within a school environment was something like 39%. It wasn't a lot. And then after the Euros in 2023, it rose to 68%.
Wow.
So I can only hope now. It's just going to keep growing. It's got to keep growing.
It's not gonna turn back now.
No, not at all. So it's it's people getting behind that progression, isn't it? And if you're behind it, fabulous. If you're not,
shut up.
STFUFC.
Get that off your chest then.
I am happy about that.
So, one of the things I was thinking about the other day, and I think I was reading something, it might have been in the Guardian, I can't remember. Forgive me being an arty lefty. Anyway, but it was all about kids in the 70s. Now, we're always talking about, in the 70s we didn't come on till the street lights were on and everything was freer. Well, of course there was still weirdos about, but everything was a little less restricted, wasn't it?
Yeah, but the media's changed that.
Yes. And so it was talking about trigger warnings, how a lot of things before they show something now, they'll say trigger warning, this, blah, 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 blah. Or, you see it on Netflix, this includes sex, violence, bad language, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Even on 12 things. Yeah. And so everywhere's got these trigger warnings. And I was thinking back to when we were little, there's no fucking trigger warnings. We're completely blindsided. Yeah. And it's like sink or swim. So you just think, so as kids, we cheered on, I can never say this word, Atreyu. The Never-Ending Story. That kid, he had a white horse in Never-Ending Story movie, which was massive in the 70s, 80s. And he watches the horse die in a swamp.
Yeah, and there was none going, this
might make me cry.
Yeah, but wash it down.
They're just about to go there, right? They showed us watching it down thinking it would be a cute little animated film about bunnies. I don't know about you, but I remember watching that. I remember seeing those horrible bunnies, the grey ones with the cuts and the spiky teeth and claws, and go like, oh my God!
Like nightmare bunnies.
And then the nice bunny fucking dies.
Yeah.
And does that creepy black cartoon swaying Oh God, fucking traumatised at the end of that.
And then the mother deer dies, gets shot, and then baby deer's on its own.
Oh, I keep losing my bloody notes. Hang on. Yeah, and it's like, oh gosh, there was another one as well.
Yours? I didn't even think about that.
My Girl.
With Macaulay Culkin in.
Yeah.
Oh God, that was so sad. But there's nothing like telling you about, your kid might be sensitive to this. It's going to be a sensitive.
Just like, what's this? Fucking sad. Right, do you want a lolly?
Do you want some tissues?
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm not proud of that, because we say a lot of the times people go like, yeah, well, when I grew up in the 70s, you had to fucking get on with it. And it's a good thing now that we have
open and talk
awareness of mental health.
Yeah.
Anyway, on to we had a very conversation outside of Zumba on.
I'm just worried that the priest.
So when we've done Zumba, we're all sweaty and hot, and we wait for everyone to put the tables back at the end, and then Charlotte can I say her name?
Bartlett.
Oh, I just fucking said it now anyway. Sorry, Charlotte.
Bartlett.
Herds us out, but we're still chatting. So we stand outside the Catholic Church hall
under a CCTV
chatting.
I just hope it's going.
And it goes all over the place. Now, I have no idea if there's sound on this CCTV, but if there is, we're all going to hell. Or the Catholic Church is going to offer us free counselling.
I don't know, I think the priest might just get his plate and put his knife and fork and go, right, what's this week's episode?
But it was when one of our friends, we're not going to say who.
No.
And we have asked her permission about
There's
this.
several friends. Like,
what have I dropped?
It's not, it's come off, so just be careful.
I thought it was one of my flaps.
Don't knock that.
Okay.
With your boob.
With a huge tit near the microphone. And it was the way that this person said it was like, oh, I'm having a terrible time not shitting myself.
Yeah, but then that's
bloody love this woman. Bloody love her. She's straight out with her.
But if that's the friends that you can say that to, and it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, there was no sympathy from us for about 10 minutes after we collected ourselves.
Yeah, but also, even when we started having serious questions, we were pissing ourselves off going, right, ignore the giggling, sir. Ignore the giggling. What about this? What about that? And she was like, well, it all started. I was like, oh, there's a story to this. I was taking green powder. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? For 4 weeks. And now I'm firing out bullets.
Flumps.
And then we were like, what do you mean flumps? How big are they? How many?
It was quite, yeah.
And then she started talking about the Bristol stool chart. Well, that was me gone. She said, I'm probably about, what did she say? She gave it a number. I was quite impressed. She said, I'm a 5 or a 6.
I remember seeing that when my mum was in hospital for 9 weeks. It's like not hospital, and it's not home, it's the in-between stage. I'd never seen that chart before.
Never?
No, the Bristol what?
It's the Bristol stool chart.
Use Bristol stool chart. Never seen it ever. So when I took
it goes from 1 to 6. Oh, yeah, it's actually 1 7.
Yeah.
That's added.
When I took, you get all the gum to the bottom, I took it out and had a look and I went, what the fuck's that? And then I cried laughing at every single one, to the point where my mum was going, you're being a bit loud now. Like, it says sharp.
But someone told me about this at work when I was a barista, and sort of saying, yeah, well, you get to number 7 and it's just a puddle.
Yeah.
That just set me off.
It was like, one of them was like, sharp, chip, hike.
Oh, God. Anyway, I'm going to read them out, ladies and gentlemen. Number 1, separate hard lumps. That's constipation.
Yeah.
Right. Then you move on to number 2, sausage-shaped but lumpy. That's mild constipation. Oh, look at this one. Number 3, sausage-shaped with cracks on its surface. That's healthy, though. You want a good crack on your sausage.
Yeah, but you can fish.
Right, number 4, smooth and soft like a snake. That's healthy as well. Now, when you get to number 5, you're starting to go back downhill again. Because soft blobs with clear-cut edges. That means you're lacking fibre. You need a bit of roughage.
No wonder it hurts if it's clean-cut edges coming out.
But then our friend said she couldn't decide if it was 5 or 6 because 6 is fluffy and mushy with ragged edges. But she said she was firing them out like bullets. And she said, remember what she said? She saw it in the toilet. She was so worried. She picked it up. Oh, God.
And what did you have in the little flump?
She picked up a little flump. And it was a blueberry. I was fucking really weeing myself. I was really clutching my vag at that point. I just thought, I'm going to piss myself and I'm on this bloody heavy bleeding. I'm going to be a car crash in a minute. But then you start going, well, there's a number of questions that come to mind. I was like, why the fuck did you put your hand in and pick one up?
Yeah.
And number 2, did you not chew the blueberry? How's it managed to get all the way through a fucking stomach acid, and then through your small intestine and your large intestine, out through your bumhole,
and it's got
completely intact.
And it's also the fact that it's got to be pretty big for you to make it out. But that's what it was.
Yeah.
But it's you. Didn't you ask a question that I was all right at that point, and you said something like, "Isn't your sphincter holding it back?"
Well, then we started to get concerned for her, but we were still fucking pissing ourselves.
Yeah.
So we're going like, well, when did it start?
Yeah.
Have you not pooed properly for 6 weeks? Did she say 6 weeks it's been going on? 5 weeks of bullet poos. That's not good, is it?
No, but she's on some medication that might be the reason. Because she looked at 1 in 10 people on this medication may suffer with it. So she's going to the doctors and going to go and...
She's going to go and get it sorted out, folks, but crikey Moses.
Oh, my God. And then I went home and had IKEA meatballs.
I was still laughing all the way home. It's just like, the problem is it's the way she tells it.
Yeah.
Because she sort of pissed herself laughing and cross all at the same time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shit myself at work. What am I going to do?
Yeah, but it's walking the dog, she said. Because she walked the dog but ridiculously early when some of us are probably still thinking about chicken in a fridge.
She does. She gets up at the crack stupid to walk the dog.
To walk the dog. And then she's nearly had a few mishaps there. Oh, shit.
Yeah, so she's nearly had to... Yeah, bless her.
Yeah. Didn't you have a friend like that?
What?
That went with you last week when you were...
Oh, no, it wasn't a friend. You were trying to give me a get out there.
I was.
I'm going to have to confess this. I've not told you this either, have I?
No.
Oh, fucking hell. I did deliberate. Do I mean that?
Why the dog went in the water.
So I took the dog for a walk last week. Beautiful day.
I literally delivered her a possible get out clause to use a friend that doesn't exist. And you've got...
Come on, we don't bullshit here.
Oh, shit.
I'm monumentally embarrassed, but it was one of those situations where no can do.
Just got to go when nature calls.
So I think it's something to do with pre-period. You know when you get a bit loose before you get
that's quite common.
That's what I'm sticking to. Anyway, so I took the dog on a new walk all along this river.
Don't say where.
I'm not going to. Don't anyone tripping up. Fucking hell. So anyway, we did about 4.5k and we get about 2.5k in the countryside, not a soul around, nowhere near anyone, and I start touching cloth, like proper touching cloth, not even just touching cloth, it's like turtle head.
And you know that there's no way you're going to get back to it.
Oh no, it's 45 minutes.
And even if you go back too close, it'll have the same problem.
There's still no toilet spot where the car is. I was like, oh, and I remember standing in the field going, you are fucking kidding me! Like that out loud, looking at the dog going, well, what am I supposed to do now? What am I supposed to do? I need a poo.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's not happened to me in a long time that, where you're like, oh, I've got to go.
Was the dog not looking at you going, what are you doing?
He was busy sniffing about and, you know, he goes off for a bit and he goes, and he just comes back. Anyway, he went off and I thought, right, now's my chance. So I got into a hedge, like a big bush.
Yeah.
You know, it was like a wood bit.
Mm-hmm.
And it was all prickly.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'm going to have to do a poo.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm just going to have to go. Anyway, so I
did your biz.
Did my biz. I thought, oh, bollocks, I need to wipe.
You take your sock off.
I only had ankle socks. I only had trainer socks on. I thought, I'm not going back with on trainer socks. You'd be like, where's that gone? Oh, I'm not going that.
Don't get it.
But the problem was, I did it, and I thought, I don't think I'm quite finished.
Oh, so that's horrible, isn't it? That horrible feeling.
And I thought, do I wait here?
Yeah, because you just want to get rid as soon as possible.
Yeah. But then the dog came back. Oh, fucking hell! He's looking at me going, what are you doing? What's going on?
Yeah.
So he sat in front of me for a bit. I'm going, fuck off. Just go look at what you normally look at.
Do you know what he was doing?
Smelling me?
No, saying, do you need a bag for that?
Well, the thought did cross my mind. I thought, do I poo in a bag?
Oh, yeah, you could have picked that up in a bag.
Yeah, it was too late.
You've been dragging it.
It's like taking a dead body back to the car. I'm sweating. Fucking sweating. I feel a bit
It's like, what's
pain.
that? Dog, that's a really bad dog.
Oh, don't laugh because I'm going to squirt. So, anyway, then the dog goes round the back of me.
Oh, God, my dog.
And I can feel his nose on the top of the crack. I'm going, my fucking life! What have I come to? Got friends' dogs sniffing my arse crack, and I'm just trying to do a very quick poo, and I just need the world to swallow it up. I just want to go home. And then and then I'm reaching for it to wipe, and it didn't wipe. It was crusty beach leaves. They weren't helpful. There was no dandelion leaves.
I dread a walker walking.
Well, I was very grateful we were in a park where no one goes. Oh my, what a fucking traffic accident.
You should have done. You should just go to the sea with the dog.
I was tempted.
Into the river.
But, it's so humiliating. Anyway, pulled my pants back up. Not to tell the dog to fuck off.
Yeah.
I couldn't find it. I stood up and I couldn't find it.
Or the dog or your poo.
My poo. I couldn't find my poo. We're going to cover it up.
Yeah.
There's that many bloody leaves about. I can't find it.
Have you covered it up?
Don't know. I mean, it's not a place where anyone would walk.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Yeah.
But I just thought, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, but you do that with the dog poo sometimes. You do a poo, and then because there's so many leaves,
You can't find it.
You can't find it because it's sort of camouflaged it.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, then the dog decided it wanted to have a second dip in the river, so I'm like, I just want to go home and wipe my bottom. Just need to get home. Sort myself out. So I dropped the dog off with you. I was like, yeah, good one, yeah, fine.
Anyway, you mean you could have come in here and wiped your arse? You could have just come and told her, I just need to go to the loo.
No, because I think I needed the shower.
Yeah, I'd have found it odd if... Didn't you just say you were going to the toilet? Just thought I'd have a shower.
Just one in the bath. It's been half an hour.
I did think you were a longer time last time though, but that's...
But it wasn't because of the shit, it was because I was walking for... I drove a bit further away to do this walk. Oh, God. Anyway, I got home. Went to the toilet.
Yeah.
And I had some on my shorts. I was absolutely fucking mortified. I have walked back to the car with that
Shit on your shorts?
back of my trousers.
Are you sat in the car as well? There might be shit in your car.
Fuck off.
She's taking out. She's taking what's called out today. So I just got a message.
What do you mean taking what's out today?
You're taking
The dog out after. You know, I've already done the poo. I did a poo here.
You've done a shit, so we're all right. That's good. That's brilliant.
Well, you said to me this morning that didn't take long. I fucking did last week. I thought I was touching cloth, and when I came to do it, it was going like, no, this vehicle is reversing. This isn't normal territory. I'm not shitting on these brown leaves. My bumhole has got, like I've said before.
Just like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, rejects back. I'm not. No, that's not a hole.
This is precious cargo. I'm not dumping it anywhere.
See, these things you've got to look forward to after 50. Just happens. This stuff happens. And it's just not great.
But it's a bit like, you know, when you're at home and you leave it.
Yeah.
Till the last minute because you're busy doing something. You think,
always.
I can't be honest. Every single time that happens to me, Milo is in the toilet. I'm doing shit. I'm like, well, so are you! Mine's in the corridor! And you know it's going to be half an hour because he's scrolling.
Lou. I think that's the next investment for your house.
I don't mind going for a pee behind the shed, but I draw the line at doing a poo. It's all poo central at RS because Anthony's had to do one of those bowel poo sendy things off.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a good thing. If you get that, do it. But he's so funny about that sort of thing. So private.
Yeah.
Did you do it? He went, yes. As in, don't ask me anything else. Oh, you're not really like I went. He went, it's quite interesting collection way to do it.
Yeah.
I said, well, you have to poo in a tissue. He went, yeah, well, I might have had to. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the amount that, I mean, it's not even the spoon, Christine.
No, it's not.
it's like an ice cream scoop for ants.
For ants, yeah, it is. That's what, or like if you had if you had a doll and you pretended they had a knife and fork. What are you?
I'm just checking I've not flooded. Let's be honest, I'm panicking here.
I'll tell you what.
Surf's up in my pants.
We're going to move to horrible jobs that I couldn't do and could see if you could do them.
Oh, go on. Well, I felt for my doctor this morning because even though I was on my period, she went, I want to look, and I was like, yeah, but it's... She went, I don't mind. Come on, this is important.
Well, like we said before, them things that you have to get done, I'd rather get the person, not be the person doing that. Just you do it to me, and then we're all...
Yeah, you see, me and you are very different about that. I feel more embarrassed about them looking at my bits in a state than... I know you do. Anyway, carry on.
I mean, I'm just worried that no one's going to come back look for a watch. I had a watch once, silver, a bit golden.
Can you come back, Mrs. Dunn? I've lost my wedding ring.
That was my jangle in Zumba. So horrible jobs I couldn't do. Crime scene cleaner.
Oh, don't. No, because even if when the cats were young and they used to bring in bloody things, the cat, our other cat who now lives next door, used to eat everything apart from like the kidneys. And you'd find little mouse kidneys at the bottom of the stairs, and you come downstairs and step in it. I remember like throwing up for the next 2 days. Like thinking about it, regurgitating it in my mind, going,
What's this episode of mouse kidneys?
What do you do when you don't expect it to be there?
What's the worst thing you've ever done? Mouse kidneys, you?
Yeah, Vicky's shit in a bush.
Sewage treatment works. No.
I think there's some people who have just got stomachs of steel.
Must have.
I mean, there are some people who they don't even have to change their face when something grim.
Yeah.
But do you think you build up to that?
You've got to, haven't you?
You can't just.
So it must be a scale of, and then that goes because you're just immune to it. Because you do that thing where you talk like that and you don't breathe in.
Yeah, but that's worse though, because then as soon as you stop breathing, you taste it.
Yeah.
But that's like I did a bit of a voiceover for Cause of Death documentary.
Okay.
And so I was watching some of it. And the guy, so I was talking to the cameraman, because he obviously has to be very sensitive when they're looking at the mortician?
Yeah.
Not the mortician, is it?
He's looking at, no, you mean the...
What do you call them?
Yeah, the forensics. When they're looking at the
pathologists is digging about in the body and trying to find things. Oh gosh, and they're incredibly respectful people.
Yeah, they are. So it's an amazing job. Again, that you couldn't do that job, could you?
It's the smell, isn't it? And I said to the cameraman, he said, I was all right looking at it, he said, but the smell was something I really did not expect.
No.
And so he was having to set up shots
And go out.
And then, he said I had to really dig down deep to...
I think you must have to it just must go.
Well, I think, because it's like with people leave their body for science, don't they, for medical students, and medical students in the first year work on cadavers, are they called? And the smell must be... Oh, I'm touching my microphone, sorry everybody.
How long that's been,
So I think you must have to build up to it.
You must have to.
But it still must affect you. Because it's like when I used to come home, I used to go, when I went to the coffee house, I go and pay the money into the bank and she went, I love it when you come in, it smells of coffee. So you obviously reek of your surroundings.
You smell it though.
And because you get nose blind to it.
Pathologists go home, do they smell of... You'd have a shower, wouldn't you? Have a shower. Call centre for complaints.
Oh.
Brilliant. Right, what am I doing? I'm gonna just complain about this, X, Y, Z, I'm not happy. Fuck off.
Your glass
job done.
Less than half an hour.
Yeah, if you've got nothing better to do. Just go, stop looking out the window at the car outside. It's not yours, it's fine. Don't phone 999 because your fire alarm's going off. Bye-bye.
Mike, hang on, easy tiger. I would be one of two ways, right? So if someone was bullshit, I'd be like, oh, but if someone was crying, little old lady would be like, oh, where do you live? And I'll be popping round later.
Is she crying after a complaint? I'd be like, why is it so bad?
But it might be a legitimate complaint, Christine.
Yeah, that's why I would not.
Exactly.
Care worker in an underfunded setting.
Oh.
That would be horrendous. Care workers need fucking gold stars. And
they do. I'm going to be very honest here. I have an auntie who is schizophrenic and she lives in a home.
Yeah.
And they are amazing.
Yeah, they are.
And she's struggling at the moment, so I'm, having to go through stuff with her. But I spoke to the nurse this week and last week, and the nurse is just amazing.
They're just different
She's
souls to the earth, aren't they?
Amazing. Yeah. And I just and the problem is, I said, well, is there a social worker involved in this particular section? She said, there's no point. She said, because there aren't enough social workers to go round, and they'd give you an agency social worker, and it would take 6 weeks anyway.
Yeah.
And you think,
no point.
And I'm, at least I'm a member of the family who's being an advocate for this person.
Yeah.
All these people that are just left in the system.
Yeah.
And so therefore, the nursing staff are the ones that carry all that.
And all that emotion as well.
That administrative stuff and care, but also the emotional stuff that they...
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing people. I couldn't do it because I'd take it home with me.
Yeah, exactly, you would.
And also I couldn't change knickers.
A meter reader.
Oh, you mean like going into houses and looking at... Oh, I'd get it wrong. I'd put the dot in the wrong place. They don't happen anymore, do they?
No, but if you just, you're on your 50th house that day, I think I'd go looped.
I always think that about people who post charity bags through doors.
Yeah. It's a hard job. That's
it is.
A warehouse picker. Just like the monotony. I would never be good at anything that's monotonous. If somebody's working in a house and they've got one specific job, and I know they get moved about, like folding stuff or making stuff or creating something for something else. I couldn't do it because it's too repetitive for me. I just couldn't do it.
But you see, that's why I found being a barista for 12 years really hard, because you're just churning out cappuccinos.
Yeah, I could not do
and
it.
After a while, you just...
No thanks. A shopping centre elf at Christmas.
You could.
No,
Well, because you want to punch the kids.
Parents?
Yeah, punch the parents.
Wait.
Well, one, I'd feel a bit of a dick. If I was doing it with you, might be quite a laugh.
Yeah.
If I was doing it because I needed the money and I was, blah, 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 I'd just get pissed off.
Yeah, you would. Yeah.
Just get bored. That
monotony of...
Then you start being passive-aggressive with Father Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, you're having a nice day, aren't you?
You get to fucking sit down, Santa.
Yeah. I'm going to swap places for a bit. Is that why you're fatter than me?
Your beard shit as well.
Yeah. Where did you get that from? You wash it. Stop smoking.
And if you fart next time a child comes in, I'm calling HR.
Don't try and grab my elbow, or you'll have no beard left. But that I just couldn't, because at first it'd be quite nice seeing all the kids getting really excited, and then after, no.
Oh no, it's a bit like when I was a student. Do you remember C&A?
Yeah, coats and hats. Yeah.
Is that what it was called?
That's what I used to call it.
Coats and hats.
Coats and hats.
I used to love C&A when I was a kid.
C&A was great.
It was a bit like, we all love. Oh fucking hell! It's gone. Well,
we all love coats and hats.
No, we all love Woolworths. It's that kind of generically all like Marks and Spencers.
Yeah.
You used to go to C&A for your basics.
Yeah.
And your school uniform
and your winter coat.
And your pants.
Yeah, your pants. It was a great shop.
Your first bra, C&A.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was a student and I worked on Christmas holidays. Two things. One, they'd put you in a Santa hat and put you on the changing rooms at Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking awful.
Yeah.
2, happy Christmas. 3, happy Christmas. No, just leave it there, I'll put it back. Days on end of that.
Yeah.
And then when the sales came just after Christmas, they'd give you a red pen and a green pen and send you down to the basement and go, right, anything at this price, put a red dot on it, and everything at this price, put a green. You have to go through. I mean, it's like a warehouse with racks X as far as you could see.
Yeah.
Picking up a label going dot,
Oh,
dot,
God.
dot. Oh my gosh.
No.
So which is why I think, do you remember years ago you'd see like pencil marker on clothes in shops? It's because bloody assistants are going fucking loopy in the basement and dotting the label.
Hopefully there's something to do that now.
But that's what you get students do. Well, it doesn't happen anymore.
No, it doesn't. No. And the last one, Facebook moderator for a community page. Not on your life. I think I'd rather be.
Why was my comment taken down? It wasn't emotional, and I wasn't trying to sell anything. I want to complain about the lads that stand outside my house and throw blackberries at each other. If someone doesn't pick up this large dog shit at the end of my drive every Thursday morning, and if I hear one more firework at bonfire night, I'm going to report it. What's the latest time you can make noise in your back garden? What's the nearest time you can make noise in your back garden on a Sunday morning? Yeah. Jeffrey, next door got one. He's got his fucking strimmer out. Then Janet, the admin, comes on going, I think you'll find. Oh, fuck off, no.
No. So I could not.
I think what we're talking about, I think, is public-facing jobs, Christine.
Yeah, and that's why I work for myself. Right, before we die, because we're like quite over the hour now.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Quickly, who to follow on social media? Melanie Sanders, Melanie with an I. We Do Not Care Club. Follow her because she's really brilliant.
Oh, she's very dry, isn't she?
And we, at this age, We Do Not Care Club, you will relate to many things. Follow Tom Reed Wilson, who we always share on our Instagram for Word of the Day because they're brilliant. And TV to go to, which I have just got into series 1. Here we go.
Oh, now debatable. I made Anthony watch series episode 1. And he went, doesn't know what it's doing.
You've got to dig in.
I did hear the guy talking about how they found themselves in series 2.
Yeah, I see that.
So I think that's probably.
Just don't move that. It fell.
Okay. Yeah, it's on its. Gets better.
Yeah, it is. You've got to dig in it, and you've got to get to know the characters. And I think
they are good characters. Actually,
by series 2, I think you'll like it. And I love the mum. The mum.
I mean, I wouldn't advocate this, but I might just try. Now I watched episode 1. You get a feel for the characters immediately. If you're not enjoying it, just jump to series 2 and just see what happens. That's what I might try.
I don't think it's a follow-on, is it really?
No.
The other thing is that there's a really good. I think it's 3 or 4 in maybe 5 where it's where they go to the Italian restaurant, and that's really good.
Okay.
And she tries to speak.
There is a TV show which is very old now. But if you've never watched Peter Kay's Car Share, dear God in heaven, funniest thing.
It's the best thing ever.
Oh, especially when they go to the zoo. Oh my God.
Or
if I'm going to pass a kidney watching that.
Is when she's got a sample in a bottle.
It's very. We've just finished watching The Assassin, which was very good. Keeley Hawes.
Oh, I like Keeley Hawes.
Bit bonkers, but kind of fun.
But go in, look, listen, and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah. Bye.